Take a deep, relaxing, cleansing breath. And as you exhale, relax and settle into a comfortable yet a attentive position. And as you relax with each and every breath, allow yourself to create the intention for this meditation of mindfulness. Creating an intention now of mindfulness. So become aware of your breathing. Not breathing in any specific way, but just noticing now. Perhaps sensing how it feels when you breathe in and when you breathe out. Just becoming a witness now. As the chest gently rises and falls. Noticing the warm air as you exhale. Cool air going in. Perhaps there's a sound that's created by your breathing. Being mindful of the difference as you breathe in and as you exhale. Slipping into an absorption now of mindfulness, as if you were watching yourself from the outside, being mindful of your breath. What that might look like from a distance as you breathe in. And as you exhale. Notice how the body knows when you're breathing in and when you're breathing out. How do those feet know? How do the hands know? Or perhaps how does your forehead know when it's experiencing the mindfulness of breathing in and breathing out? Perhaps becoming aware of now something that you've known all along, that this breathing, the in and the out, are just natural, automatic processes that the body does. That the body does all by itself, without you thinking about it. And because you don't have to think about it, and that it is an automatic process that's been happening since day one, your first breath. It means that you can think about other things Becoming mindful of thinking now. Just be mindful of the thoughts that just seem to bubble up and perhaps rise away. And just notice the coming and the going of the thoughts without judgment, without expectation. Just witnessing them. And perhaps noticing now the space between thoughts. Imagining perhaps the space between those thoughts becoming further and further apart. Perhaps imagining, just as if long ago, those thoughts had become miles and miles and miles apart. Giving you an opportunity to perhaps curiously drift into that emptiness now, that silence, that openness. Imagine the particles of your body, the energy of your body, beginning to pulsate out into the universe. Being mindful now of not only being part of the universe, but being mindful that you are the universe, that all that is you, and you are all that is. Feeling connected, feeling safe, grounded and secure. As you allow yourself to expand out now energetically even further, just as if you had drifted out light years away. Feeling this completeness, this wholeness of all that is, all that's ever been, and all that will ever be. And so in a moment, we're going to make some suggestions. Some suggestions perhaps that you can imagine coming from your higher self, your inner voice, that hidden observer now, with the ability to instruct the mind to become aware of the thoughts, to hold the mindfulness. That allows the mind to guide the body now to do what you do want it to do. And that is to be more mindful in your daily practice, your daily activities in life. But I'd like you to know that it's natural to forget. It's easy to forget. And I'm going to instruct you to consciously forget about what we're saying here. And because it's easy to forget, one can recall times that they've forgotten things, like where you put your car keys, or maybe what you had for lunch last Wednesday. Those things aren't important, so why remember them? And so you can choose just to forget, and perhaps just choose to not remember. Either way is fine. But you will find now that throughout your day, you are becoming more mindful. You are seeing things more in their totality than you've ever seen them before. And you're going to be amazed at how you feel and how you connect with the world around you as you are now becoming more and more mindful. So that in your future, perhaps within the hour or the day, you will notice your ability to have become mindful increasing. And you're going to be aware of the smallest changes in mindfulness. And though there will be some big changes and some medium changes, each time that you notice even the most minute change in your ability to maintain mindfulness, you're going to feel that sense of pride growing. You're going to connect with that expanding sense of self-confidence and joy as you become more fully engaged in the present moment in mindfulness. And you will notice these things happening. And when you notice, you're just going to stop for a second and say thank you. And you're going to tune in and be mindful of the sensations that your body is experiencing as a result of doing just that. And you will smile. And you're going to sit up or stand up just a little straighter as your confidence and your connection to all of life expands. So you won't need to remember these things. In fact, I would prefer if you'd forget about them consciously and just allow yourself now to choose to forget, or perhaps just forget to remember, that these things will naturally and automatically happen for you. As you begin your journey back, perhaps from light years away, notice all particles coming together as a whole now. That the space between thoughts can remain at a pace and at a space that allows you now to maintain your sense of mindfulness throughout the day and life.